Hello and welcome to the Fallout Community official channel, and I am your host Marvin Hampton, and today I'm talking to the owner and the lead developer, Connor. Hi.
Hello, Marvin.
Hello. So, as you know, as you're probably fully aware, the server hasn't been released. The server is not open to the public. Why is that?
Let's just say there were some errors to do with the game mode, which means we now can no longer run everything that we'd made.
Okay. What sort of errors are you on about? What sort of thing?
We believe it was some corruption on a couple of the files, on the server host. All of the content we had managed to retrieve from the game mode. However, it's just the game mode itself that we can't run at the moment.
Right. What game mode are you actually running?
But previously, we was running Cider.
Right.
Now we're not running anything because what we've done is we actually removed all of the game mode files, and we're currently working on a new game mode, which will be pretty much the same as the other game mode, except for a few more improvements will be made along the way.
Okay. So overall, we're getting a better experience out of the game.
It definitely will be a better experience, coupled with the custom map, which should be finished by server release.
Okay. And so currently we're using Cider.
Yes, well,
right.
Either Cider or Applejack. We can't actually tell at the moment, but it'll be definitely one of those two game modes.
And how has the community reacted to this? How has staff members or people part of quite known in the community from early stages? How have they reacted to this?
Staff members, from what I can tell, have reacted fairly well to the news. But the community has kind of gone a bit silent.
Right. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's a bad thing, but on the same side, it's a good thing. It's a bad thing because community members are a little less active. However, it's also a good thing that we know that after this news, we actually know that they care. That they need a moment to rejoice.
Right. Some might say it's calm before the waters.
I have no idea what that saying means.
Calm before the storm.
Oh, okay. Yes, that one.
Is it like that? Do you think there's going to be a storm coming?
We don't think there's going to be a storm. I think if anything, if there's a storm that's going to happen at any point, this was the storm.
Right.
Yeah. This was really, really sudden news to us, and it impacted us.
I was part of the conversations when I know how it went down. It was more of a we were playing casually. We were expecting the release on that day. And suddenly, when we were about to go release, we were just doing the finishing touches. Then we realised.
Yeah.
What was that moment like for you?
That moment was
crushing.
Unnerving. It almost felt like someone had died, sort of thing. You know, it was like all that for nothing. Like really.
So I think it's safe to say, stay tuned to this channel. Stay tuned to everything. Will get you the release date that you deserve. It's not going to be long. It's not going to be maybe 3 months down the line. Don't worry. However, soon we'll get in contact. We'll get in contact with you. We'll let you know the news. This probably is the best place for it because currently the community manager is having some technical difficulties with his own computer. This isn't affecting the community in any way, don't worry. I will be stepping in the role of giving you, the people, what you need, all the information, instead of it being more on the Teamspeak group. I will be the person to fill that into you, so if you need any information, contact me. If you want any the actual community manager, if you can't get in contact with him for for most reasons, because of his technical difficulties, get in contact with the co-owner. I'm pretty sure he'll be taking that role up slightly. We'll be splitting his role up between the community. And therefore I'm going to leave this video with you. Thank you very much for listening.
Can I just add one more thing before we go? I'd just like to make sure that everyone knows that the moment any updates that we know, we give this information to Marvin, who then decides, you know what, I'm going to make a YouTube video. And they're also posted straight into the Steam group. So make sure you're subscribing, you're following up, and you're also in the Steam group to get the latest updates.
With all these issues with technology, it feels like the Y2K bug has came 16 years late.
Yeah, it does actually.
It does, doesn't it?
See, maybe
talking
it's all
about
just part of
Y2K,
it.
talking about Y2K, are you gonna release anything? Because I've recently found out what Y2K is.
Well, you found out most of Y2K. Anyway.
I mean, I found out majority of Y2K and the basis. I guessed half of it.
This guy's a good detective.
One of the reasons I have not uploaded the interview with Connor is because I actually gave my thoughts and opinions on Y2K, and that was actually the correct thing. It was on the right side of the pitch, it was correct to the point, and it was later that I discovered that it was correct when the owner said, well, this is what we're doing, and I went, oh dear, I can't upload that video anymore. So, do you want me to, when are we going to be releasing more information on this? When am I allowed to do that?
We're hoping to have a nice steady build up to it, but we're not currently focusing on any of the operations. I mean, it's on the list. It's definitely on the list. Currently,
Bear in mind, the majority of them are done. The server's our main priority. You can't have updates for server without servers.
The operations are almost complete. But our main focus now is to get the server working and have a steady build up to the operations, and then we will release them in turn.
Thank you very much for listening. That was the update 2 by me and the owner and the lead developer, and we've been explaining why the server's been delayed. If you want more information on this, maybe if you're unclear about something, well, comment. I'll be more than happy to reply to them and give our version of events, what happened in a clearer detail if you need it. The Steam group is always available for more information. I will be keeping that up to date as the community manager is currently, his technical difficulties are in a sort of way that he can't comment, so basically his computer isn't working, so I will be taking up the public side of the community manager's job role temporarily. Thank you very much for listening again. Please subscribe and comment and like, that would definitely help us out. I've been your host, Marvin Hampton.